Morning children, we will start our chapter number 3, Our Changing Earth. In this lesson, we will learn about the internal movements of Earth. First of all, just think how many continents are there. There are 7 continents: North America, South America, Europe, Asia, Africa, Australia and Antarctica. Today I will tell you the story of the continents. The surface of Earth is not uniform. It consists of many irregularities in the form of mountains, plateaus and plains. Our Earth is dynamic in nature. The landform that we see today are the result of changes that took place for millions of years. Scientists believe that millions of years ago, the continents were joined together to form a supercontinent called the Pangaea. Due to the internal forces of Earth, supercontinental drifted from each other. The Pangaea broke and there was a horizontal displacement of the continents, and this is called what? Continental drift. Okay, the theory of the continental drift was formed by Alfred Wegener, a German meteorologist. Okay, now children, the Pangaea started to break apart more than 200 million years ago and the continents drifted from each other. Now you can see in the picture how the Pangaea was 225 million years ago. Next is 200 million years ago. It is there in the textbook. All the pictures are there in the textbook. Next is 150 million years ago. 65 million years ago. And next is what it is now in the present day. It is a Wegener's continental drift. Now children, the Pangaea started to break apart more than 200 million years ago. But Wegener initially got his inspiration from the apparent jigsaw fit of the Atlantic and Pacific coastline. I have given you the example of Atlantic and Pacific, but in the textbook it is South America and Africa. You will notice that the western coastline of Africa and the eastern coastline of South America fit together as if they were two pieces of a huge jigsaw puzzles. Now children, we will discuss about the tectonic plates. Okay. So children, according to the theory of plate tectonics, the Earth's lithosphere is divided into several large and small irregularly shaped plates called lithospheric or tectonic plates. It is believed that these plates are floating on the molten mantle or as the asthenosphere and are in a state of constant motion. These movements take place mainly due to the heat generated within the interior of the Earth. The movement of the lithospheric plates cause changes to the surface of the Earth. I will explain you again what is the lithospheric plates. The lithosphere is broken into number of plates known as the lithospheric plates. Okay, and you will be surprised to know that these plates move around very slowly, just a few millimeters each year. Now you must be thinking why it moves each year. This is because of the movement of the molten magma inside the Earth. Okay, now children, there are 7 plate tectonics. Okay, and it is Pacific plate, North American plate, South American plate, African plate, Eurasian plate, Indo-Australian plate and Antarctica plate. Okay, the movement of this plate causes changes on the surface of the Earth. The Earth movements are divided on the basis forces which causes them, and the forces which act in the interior of the Earth is called what? Endogenic forces, and forces that work on the surface of the Earth are called exogenic forces. Now children, forces of the earth based on their sources. The forces of the earth are classified as, just now I told you, internal or endogenic forces, and next is external or exogenic forces. Our earth is a dynamic planet. Okay, in nature, various processes that occur inside and outside the earth give rise to the different landforms that we see around us. Now, endogenic and exogenic forces, I will explain about that. The movements of the earth can broadly be divided into two on the basis of forces that causes them. Now just see the diagram, children. See how they have shown you the earth movements. It is divided into endogenic forces and exogenic forces. Okay, the internal or endogenic forces that originated within the earth's crust create slow earth movements and sudden earth movements. Okay, sudden earth movements and slow earth movements is given. Slow earth movement is also called diastrophic forces. Okay, now slow earth movements that form continents, ocean beds, mountain plateaus and plains. Sudden earth movements such as volcanic eruptions, earthquakes and landslide. The external or exogenic forces which originate outside the earth's crust cause changes on the surface of the earth. For example, erosion, deposition by natural agents such as wind, water, as so on. Children, you can see in the picture that it is divided. Earth movements is endogenic forces and exogenic forces. Okay, see how the picture is given. In the picture it is given in the details what exactly how the earths have the movements. Now children, which of these plates are responsible for the formation of the Himalayas? The Himalayan mountain range and Tibetan plateau have formed as a result of the collision between the Indian plate and Eurasian plate, which began 50 million years ago and continues today. Okay, now children, complete the activity number 1 and 2. Thank you and have a nice day.